They're knocking down threes. They're attacking the paint really well. They're executing really well against the Southwest defense.
My roster is actually wrong. Number 5 is actually Malik McGuire. Sorry for anybody that thought that was the right name. Malik McGuire is now number 5, according to the PA announcer. 3-point shot by Dietz, no good.
Oh,
Good hustle play by Riley Sadler, but he'll get a foul call.
yeah, that's a play. You like the hustle, but at the same time, you just dove and cut someone's legs out from under
Yeah,
him. You
that's
don't
always a
like
scary
that.
situation whenever that happens.
Speaking of scary, here comes Cade Smithhart
In the running shoes.
in the mismatched running shoes. Does the green and orange go together? I'm not like a fashion expert. My gut tells me no.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to agree with you on that, Grant.
Robert Alexander out to Kingston Alexander for 3. No good. Tipped around by Malik McGuire. Over to Kingston Alexander. Thought about another 3. Number 5, Malik McGuire in the lane. Trying to get around Dietz. Over to Kingston Alexander again for 3, and that one's good.
And they can be a little streaky from 3 here, Southwest. So Eagles need to get something going on the offensive end, not allow them to get back into this game.
Yeah, Kingston Alexander just handed Cade Smithhart a tardy slip. And Zach Nolan. Look at that.
Good
Pretty
layup by Zach
finish.
Nolan. Pushing the pace, Robert Alexander in the lane. Nolan takes a charge there. Good charge by Nolan.
He knew it was coming the entire time. Great job by Nolan to set up.
And that takes guts. You had not a small man going full speed right there. Straight into your chest. Austin, you know a thing or two about taking charges.
No, I just fell down.
Ah, there it is. There it is.
Good shot there by Robert Alexander.
I did try to occasionally take a charge. Occasionally.
Occasionally.
But most of the time, no.
Lawrence over to Sadler. Sadler for 3. That one's a little long. Rebound Kingston Alexander. Kingston Alexander going through the lane. Gets it poked away. Remains Southwest basketball.
You know, the Eagles up by 12, which is a huge positive, obviously. But Southwest still just looks like they're having fun on the floor.
Yeah, and, you know, Grant, it's always a dangerous thing to kind of hang around that 10 to 12-point mark where it's you don't feel a great block by Lawrence. They're going to call a foul, but that's always a dangerous spot to hang around. You don't want to give them the opportunity to make a run and get right back in the game.
Right.
You know, that's a really hard block to get.
That is a very
5'10" Josh Lawrence over a 6'5" Malik McGuire.
What can we say? The man has got hops.
Mad Bunnies?
Mad Bunnies.
Maybe. First free throw is good for Malik McGuire. Second free throw no good. Rebound Cade Smithhart. Smithhart looks to push, then gives it to Nolan. Over to Sadler.
And we'll see how the Eagles' offense goes. No Jones White on the court here, so we're going to see them run their offense. See if they can get some good possessions here to end the first half.
Sadler top of the key over to Lawrence. Lawrence to Nolan, over to Sadler. Sadler to Smithhart. Smithhart to Nolan in the corner. Nolan the drive. 5 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Got to go. Sadler in the lane, turns it over. Number 30, Julian Williams in the lane. That'll be a blocking foul on Nolan.
Yeah, he didn't quite have the time to get set up in front of him. At that one, you might want to just stay in his hip pocket and try to contest the shot. You can't get upset at a man for trying to take a charge.
Yeah.
No. Arguably one of the most momentum-shifting plays in basketball you can do.
It's a charge.
First shot up and no good for Julian Williams. Jones White. Deshaun Spence and Lane Turner will check into the ball game for Nolan, Dietz, and Sadler.
You know, I have to give the Beebe Badgers props for the way they designed this arena where the concession stand can watch the game from some windows. That's actually pretty neat.
Yes.
Of course, it's not good if they're paying attention to the game and then they don't get you your food.
You know, that's true.
Spence the pull-up jumper, and that's good.
And if Spence can hit that shot, that's going to create a lot of other looks for this Eagles offense. If he can hit that consistently here today.
Kingston Alexander, very shifty. Gets it over to Jonathan Hudson. Hudson in the lane, shot up and good.
Looked like Alexander slid a little bit when he caught it. That's something to look for. Maybe get away from those team shoes.
Lawrence with the ball. Shot clock has not started yet. I think it's what they're talking about.
You know, that's an issue that we never have with Russell Valance in the Eagles' nest. He is always just right there, ready to start and stop the shot clock.
Oh, yes. Smithhart over to Lawrence. Lawrence driving baseline. What a wraparound layup there by Josh Lawrence.
I've been looking for that up and under for a while from Josh Lawrence. He's had opportunities. That was just the perfect opportunity to put it up.
Hudson over to Robert Alexander. Eight-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock here. Hudson, pull-up jumper. That's no good. Rebound Malik McGuire. Again, Malik McGuire on the rebound. No good. Rebound Spence. That'll be a held ball. It'll remain Southwest basketball.
Well, staying here with Southwest, no shot clock. Do you try to force a turnover here, or do you just try to play solid defense and not let them score?
Number 3, Corbin Page, up and no good on that layup there. He'll go to the free throw line for 2 shots.
There's your answer, Grant.
Yeah, so here's my response to that. You've got a shooting foul now. You don't like to give them the opportunity at the line, but at the same time, think of it like a late game situation.
Yep.
You now have a chance to go and maybe steal one from Southwest.
First one up and good for Corbin Page. Second one up and good for Corbin Page as well. Inbound to Turner. Turner will push it. Turner, good behind the back move. Gets in the lane, lays it up, no good. Tipped around. Somebody hung on the rim there. Malik McGuire going up for a dunk. No. And that ball was tipped around, and it is halftime.
Yeah, Jones White defensively definitely tipped that ball on the way up. That was huge for Vilonia.
Yes, it's a great job there by Jones White. Just a great job all around by the Eagles, shooting the basketball very well today and also playing a pretty good defense against this streaky Southwest team. Where do you got anything else to say?
Not much. I mean, the only thing I think of is they're hanging around that 11, 10-point mark, which, again, like me and Grant talked about, a single run by Southwest could put them in this game. Eagles, and they've talked about win the third quarter a lot. We'll see if they can come out and win the third quarter and pull away.
Well, you know, you can always win with our sponsors. Let's go see our sponsors.
DNA Construction has been a proud supporter of the Vilonia Eagles as a locally owned and operated business since 2011. For any commercial, residential, and remodeling needs, be sure to call DNA Construction at 501-796-6316. And, as always, go Eagles!
Linda Marie's out on the bypass is your one-stop shop for everything home decor, jewelry, candles, Vilonia Eagles gear, name brand clothing, Hey Dude shoes, and assorted makeup. Linda Marie's now includes a spa. Come get your manicure, pedicure, or massage. Linda Marie's, big supporter of the Vilonia Eagles.
Go Eagles!
Playing a team sport takes hard work, dedication, and mental toughness. When the game clock is ticking down, you need a coach to help you stay focused on what matters and tune out the noise. For years, Vilonia basketball has worked to build a legacy helping students develop skills that will help them through life. Whether on the court or on the road to financial independence, persistence toward your goal is key. I'm Chad Roller with Genwell Financial Advisors. Whether you're just starting out or the final seconds are ticking away toward retirement, we're here to help you. Go Eagles!
HSA Engineering proudly supports the Eagle student athletes. We would like to encourage all students to explore the STEM field, especially engineering, when considering a future career. Science, technology, mathematics, and even robotics are what make up the foundation of engineering, and engineering starts with education.
Thank you for your business.
To reveal your property's true beauty, call Reed's Forestry Mulching and Brush Control.
We here at Vilonia Therapy Services continue to serve the community and support Vilonia Athletics since 2012. We continue to treat athletic injuries, post-surgical impairments, and bodies limited by time, overuse, and trauma. But now we additionally treat vertigo, balance, and deconditioning. We are grateful for the numerous opportunities to provide quality, intimate, and convenient pediatric PT, OT, and speech. Let Vilonia Therapy care for you and prove you don't have to leave town to receive your most beneficial care for your most crucial times in life. Go Eagles!
I'm Brian Lane. Lane Family Dentistry has been serving the dental needs of Vilonia for over 18 years. I live in the community, my kids go to school here in the district, and my family also attends church in Vilonia. This is my home. At Lane Family Dentistry, we provide many services such as Botox, dermal fillers, aligners to straighten teeth, implants, tooth whitening, and smile makeovers. We also treat sleep apnea. Call Lane Family Dentistry. We are a proud supporter of the Vilonia Eagles. Go Eagles!
Johnny and Jackie Falks own and operate Vilonia Realty alongside their children with over a century of combined real estate experience. Located at 1037 Main Street across from Centennial Bank, Vilonia Realty is dedicated to offering professional, knowledgeable, and confidential services to all of our clients. We are proud to partner with our community while offering full-service real estate throughout the central Arkansas area. This includes homes, land, and commercial property. Call Jackie or Johnny, Jill Bonema, or Jared Falks at 501-796-8530.
And we are back here at Badger Arena, where your Vilonia Eagles are leading the Little Rock Southwest Griffins 36-25. Overall, pretty good first half, would you say, Austin?
Yeah, I'd say so. On the offensive end, the Eagles are hitting their threes, attacking the paint. I mean, overall, offensively, it's good. It's a little bit lacking on the defense, though, in some portions. That's credit to Southwest pushing in transition, Grant.
Yeah, the first quarter was big for the Eagles defensively. Since then, though, they've kind of not fallen apart, that's the wrong term. They've kind of, their holes in their defense have been exposed. I think that's a better way to put it. transition offense has been a big upside for Southwest. The Eagles just have to find ways to respond, given they're still up 11.
Exactly.
I think coming out of the second half, I think not the Lady Eagles, the Eagles will. I think they're going to get Jones White going. You only had 6 points in the first half, which is still a decent amount, but it's not his Little Rock Southwest average where he's at 15 in the first quarter.
Well, I think Southwest decided, hey, maybe we shouldn't leave Jones wide open. That could be something they might have said in that second quarter, and I'm sure that might be something they'll say here at halftime as they will continue to probably try to shut him down because they know he gets going from 3, everyone else can follow, and this game could get out of hand.
Yes, you're exactly right. And I also think another thing we need to look at is, Josh Lawrence had a heck of a game so far. He's going to do a really good job the second half, I believe, too. Or the Rock Southwest is really going to shut him down, and you got to go down low to Dietz or Deshaun.
That could be something, Graham. Wouldn't you say maybe look to go inside more?
Yeah, Southwest does have there be something that you kind of emphasize here. But they've been pretty even for the most part throughout the first half. So they maybe don't even work on an emphasis of inside or outside here, just of, hey, keep crashing the boards, keep putting shots back up, and that's how you're going to win the game.
Yes, we crashed the offensive boards really well in that first half. So I think if we can keep doing that, it would be a great second half.
It should be. And also, we saw Spence get going early in the game. We had some good looks for him inside, and like we pointed out, try to go inside maybe to him, maybe have some plays set up for him and Dietz, have a back pick set, look to get Spence going maybe one-on-one on the block.
I like that idea, Austin. Grant, what is your keys to the second half?
What is my keys?
Do
you have your keys?
No, I actually do have my keys on me. I drove everybody here
safely,
yet no one said thank you.
Well, we'll say thank you when you get your gas for free.
Yeah.
Well, I've got to fix something over here, so you guys keep on keeping on.
About to start the second half here.
A little bit of slight technical difficulties here. We are getting them fixed here, don't worry.
I figured it out, I think. There we go. Yeah, so the camera got unplugged, not from the camera, but from the little device here.
Ah.
Yes. Look at me.
Look at you.
Look at me go.
Big brain.
Yeah, so my key for the second half of the broadcast is don't unplug the camera.
That's not a bad game plan, Grant.
But yeah, key to the second half, really keep on keeping on. Just keep fighting the good fight. So you can't play maybe a little bit of tighter defense in transition, but for the most part, you've had hands and faces. You've been able to tip basketballs. I think the Eagles have done fine for the most part. Maybe just minor errors here and there, but nothing I think that you really need an emphasis on.
Eagles will start the second half of the basketball.
Oh, and give Jones White the ball.
Yes.
That's not a bad idea.
That pass stolen away by Corbin Page. Pass tipped out of bounds and remains Southwest basketball.
Yeah, that's a good way to recover there by Josh Lawrence, able to force Southwest to inbound. Not that you're about to try to steal the inbound pass, but you're able to set up your defense a little bit better than you would have in transition.
Kingston Alexander over to Robert Alexander. Down low to Malik McGuire. Number 3, Corbin Page with the jumper. No. Rebound Hudson. Hudson to Kingston Alexander. Down to Hudson. Hudson, little float shot up and in over Ethan Dietz.
I mean, that was just a tough adjustment there, spinning and finishing. Can't say much besides the defense there.
Pushing the ball up to Lane Turner. Thought about the 3. Now over to Spence. Spence screened by Jones White. Over to Turner in the corner. Turner drives baseline. Goes up and in with a layup. Good shot by Turner.
Yeah, that was a nice jab step towards the inside to open up the baseline.
Robert Alexander with the pull-up jumper up. Rolls around, no good. Tipped around. Rebound Malik McGuire. McGuire up, no good. Rebound, Spence.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw it, but McGuire was wide open on the block, and just no one gave it to him.
White, guarded by Robert Alexander. Gives it to Lawrence. Lawrence to Turner, over to Dietz, over to Deshaun. Deshaun Spence up with a pull-up jumper, rolls around and in.
And he almost spun into the defense there.
Corbin Page with the basketball. He'll float a double clutch shot up, no good. And way to hang in the air there by Josh Lawrence. Lawrence pushing the basketball. He'll slow it up now.
Yeah, it's a good decision. It was 3 on 5.
Dietz with the 3, and that is good as well. Good looking shot there by Ethan Dietz. And a timeout by Little Rock Southwest, and we'll be right back after this commercial break.
Linda Marie's out on the bypass is your one-stop shop for everything home decor, jewelry, candles, Vilonia Eagles gear, name brand clothing, Hey Dude shoes, and assorted makeup. Linda Marie's now includes a spa. Come get your manicure, pedicure, or massage. Linda Marie's, big supporter of the Vilonia Eagles.
Go Eagles!
And we are back here at Beebe for this Beebe Holiday Tournament where your Vilonia Eagles are leading 43 over the Little Rock Southwest Griffins, 43-27.
And we came out in the second half, good looks from 3, and also great job of attacking as well. And the defensive end's been holding up to start here.
Guys, I don't know if you know this, but that's a 16-point lead for Vilonia.
Again, good math skills,
Thank
Grant.
you. Yes, that's what I was looking for. But yeah, that's a big difference from an 11 or 12-point lead. 16 feels like a lot more. Yes, it's only 4 more points, but it feels like a lot more to come back from.
Lawrence all over the place, getting the ball up the court. Now to Spence, looking for Dietz, couldn't get it to him. Jones-White over to Lawrence. Pull up 3, that's good.
And it's really been that side overall for both games for the Eagles.
Yes.
They've been hitting 3s from.
Robert Alexander driving, puts it back out. Down to Malik McGuire. McGuire going to work on Dietz. Baby hook up, no good. Rebound, Lane Turner.
Baby hook, that's nice.
Yeah. Jones-White bringing the ball up the floor. Over to Lawrence, got to get on him.
Left side wing, not there.
Got to go to the right side, and that'll work.
Yeah, it's almost to the point where if I'm Southwest, I'm going to double team the right side wing instead of a player.
Shot by Jonathan Hudson up, no good, but he was fouled. I was on Lane Turner there.
So what you're saying, Grant, is just put everyone on that right wing and just basically.
Yeah, as long as everyone means 2 out of your 5 players on the floor.
Nope, every single one.
Every single play. That would be an interesting style of defense. Might revolutionize the game.
Hudson's first free throw's up and good.
You know, some teams like to just cause chaos, and that's where they thrive. I think one way you could do that is put everybody on defense in one spot, and then as soon as the other team starts to bring it over the half-court stripe, you just scream and run at your man.
It would definitely be a new strategy, I think.
That would be one of the strategies in history.
And they'll stop it for the shot clock again. Put down to 28 seconds.
And somebody call Russell Valance. We need an expert in the building.
Spence shot, rolls around, no good. Rebound, Dietz. Dietz up to Lawrence. Lawrence to Spence. Spence driving out to Jones-White. Jones-White for 3, no good.
Wasn't quite over enough to the right.
No.
It was almost just a straightaway 3, which you like Jones-White taking. Just not the spot today.
Robert Alexander brings the ball up, gives it over to Corbin Page. Page looking for Malik McGuire. He'll get it down to him. Going to work as him. Corbin Page airballs that 3.
Yeah, that was not a very pretty shot. I think it may have come off his hand weird.
Spence going to work on Robert Alexander. He'll get it to Josh Lawrence.
I think Spence expected to get away with that spin move.
Lawrence going through the lane, floats it up, rolls around, no good.
Like I said, Spence's spin move, yeah, you spun around. You didn't really go anywhere with it, though. You just kind of spun in place.
Good block
nice
there by
block,
Spence.
He
Good
makes
block
up for it. But he's one of the most fun people to watch on the defensive side of the basketball in recent memory for the Vilonia Eagles. I can't think of anybody else that I would rather watch other than Trey Kelly.
Shot up no good by number 12, Samuel Meredith.
Austin, did that hurt your heart?
Yes.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
I wouldn't say I was the best. I was just good at the whole rebounding thing. I would just grab rebounds. They'd be like, oh, the ball's in my hand.
I will say it was really entertaining to watch you play good defense, fall down, and then talk trash and get the other team a technical.
It was my specialty.
It was.
Don't know if that's a specialty you really need, but it was my specialty.
Pass to White. White drives baseline, kicks it out to Lane Turner for three. A little short, no good. Rebound McGuire. McGuire throws it up to number 1. That'll be Jonathan Hudson, and then ultimately Sammy Meredith get the shot up and get fouled.
Yeah, I think Lawrence knows that was indeed a foul. Just the way he jumped into him and kind of came down with the arm. Not bad defense in transition. That's a bad spot to be in defensively. The Eagles responded well, I think.
Timeout. Coach Troy Campbell and the Eagles will take a timeout with.
Playing a team sport takes hard work, dedication, and mental toughness. When the game clock is ticking down, you need a coach to help you stay focused on what matters and tune out the noise. For years, Vilonia basketball has worked to build a legacy helping students develop skills that will help them through life. Whether on the court or on the road to financial independence, persistence toward your goal is key. I'm Chad Roller with Genwell Financial Advisors. Whether you're just starting out or the final seconds are ticking away toward retirement, we're here to help you. Go Eagles!
And we are back here in Beebe, where your Vilonia Eagles are leading 46-28 over the Rock Southwest.
Grant, are you okay?
I am in shock. They just played Bill Nye the Science Guy. Like the entire theme song. And no one else in the arena even reacted.
I saw a few people bumping their heads.
Everyone was going, Bill, Bill, Bill.
Second free throw up and good for Samuel Meredith.
I can say it is a first for me to hear Bill Nye, the Science Guy, at a basketball tournament. I can't confirm that.
Golly. It's Beebe, man. It's interesting.
Lawrence top of the key.
I will say
White.
I love the Jumbotron up here.
The Jumbotron is very nice.
Spence.
Would be a real shame if Vilonia got one. Don't ever do it. You wouldn't like it.
Jones White driving. Layup up. Kind of blocked there by number 13, Trelon Dixon. Jonathan Hudson bringing the ball up the floor. Pull-up jumper. A little short there. Rebound White.
That was almost one to put on the highlight reel.
Sean Spence pull-up jumper is good.
I like that shot from Spence.
Nice elevation on it.
Yes.
Hudson with the ball. Gives it down low to Malik McGuire. He's really tried to get this baby hook to go, and he hasn't got it to go yet.
And he still hasn't.
Good rebound there by Spence. Over to White. White dribbling down the floor. Over to Lawrence. Lawrence to Turner. Over to White. Over to Dietz. Dietz back to White. To Turner to Lawrence. Lawrence receives a screen from Spence. Lawrence in the lane. 10 seconds up on the shot clock. Pull-up jumper by Spence. No good, but he was fouled.
It's a good shot. Chance to go up 20 here.
Harrison Lane and Wesley McKissick waiting to check into the ball game.
I was about to say, I'm excited to see, of course, Wesley McKissick, an outstanding shooter. Harrison Lane, undersized player, but hard defense.
Yeah, terrific defender. We saw him in the first matchup against Southwest do a really good job against Robert Alexander. Did a terrific job, and he's getting some action here.
I remember watching him in his Pee-wee days. Dude was an animal.
Second free throw, no good for Spence. Hudson with the ball. Over to Dixon. To Robert Alexander. Guarded by Harrison Lane. Tenacious defense here by Harrison Lane.
Yeah, let's see what Lane's got.
Over to Trelon Dixon.
Bench is getting fired up for that
Back
matchup.
to Jonathan Hudson.
Yeah, I think Coach Campbell is really happy about that.
Hudson to Dixon. That pass stolen away by
Uh-oh.
Jones
Look
White.
out.
Watch out below as Deshaun Spence rises up and slams it home.
The tomahawk.
What a dunk by Deshaun Spence. As you get down low to Samuel Meredith, he misses that layup. Rebound by Harrison Lane.
White was there defensively from the backside.
Jones White with the basketball. Down low to Spence. He's got a mismatch. Will he do something with it? Spence down low to McKissick. McKissick up, gets backboarded by Samuel Meredith.
And Harrison Lane got up there to send that pass back.
What a great third quarter here by your Eagles.
Yeah, and we said win the third quarter millions of times.
That is what Coach Campbell preaches, and we're going to preach you our sponsors of this season.
Yeah. Again, a thank you to all our sponsors. Our Diamond Eagle sponsor, Centennial Bank, DNN Construction. Our Platinum Eagle sponsors, Countryside Motors, HSA Engineering, Lane Family Dentistry, and Genwell Financial. Our other Platinum Eagle sponsors, Reed's, Sims Electric, Linda Marie's, Vilonia Realty, and Vilonia Therapy Services. Now on to our Gold Eagle sponsors, Arkansas Warriors, B&B Sliding and Windows, Vilonia Family Pharmacy, and Simon & Roofing and Restoration. And our Silver Eagle sponsors, Harps, J.C. Thornton, Simple Simon's Pizza, Infinity Hair, Sue Shock Insurance, and Around the Table. And once again, a thank you to all of our sponsors for this basketball season.
Grant, that seems to be a nice game you're playing there.
Yeah, so I'm actually the head coach of the Denver Broncos. Coach Hackett got fired the other day, and now I'm leading us to the Super Bowl.
But you still have Russell Wilson as your QB, though.
You mean the Retro
and you just
Bowl.
threw an interception. That looked like Russell Wilson there.
Yeah, I had to make it realistic.
Obviously. And then, back-to-back rough plays over here for the Denver Broncos.
You know, Russ is cooking.
Robert Alexander will have the basketball here to start the fourth quarter. Guarded by Harrison Lane.
Thought Josh Lawrence might be able to take it away. Couldn't quite get around him.
Kingston Alexander up, no good. Rebound, Kingston Alexander up again, no good. Rebound, Spence.
With authority.
Spence over to Lawrence. Lawrence looking for White, couldn't get it to him. Gives it to Spence. Spence to McKissick. McKissick to Lawrence.
Yeah, backside. It was there. Great defense by number 2, Robert Alexander, though.
Good rebound there. Up, no good for number 1, Jonathan Hudson.
I think they'll give that to Wesley. Yeah.
But I think, Grant, we talked about the defense kind of slacking that second quarter, third quarter. I think the defense was pretty good there.
Yeah, outstanding defense in that third quarter,
I think, what,
right?
4 total points? I believe this was 36-25 at halftime. Only 4 total points. Yes, 4 total points.
Yeah. That free throw for Jonathan Hudson went around the rim about 3 times, but it didn't go in. Second free throw is good for Jonathan Hudson. White with the basketball. Over to Lane. Now McKissick with it. Over to Lawrence, or not Lawrence. Jones White in the corner. Gives it down low to Spence. Spence going to go to work. Up, no good. Blocked by Hudson. Tipped around to Jones White. White driving. Gives it to Spence. Spence with the easy layup.
I think Spence is upset with himself. He wasn't up high enough to throw it down. That was a beautiful
Kingston
play by
Alexander
Jones
in the
White.
lane. No.
Deep three.
Wow. What a three there by Robert Alexander.
You know, that's what it takes to get away from Harrison Lane, back way up and throw it away. And in.
Throw it away and
Get it
in.
because it's a basket?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a trash can? Yeah. It was good, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was great, Grant.
Look at Spence
Thank you,
there.
thank you.
Couldn't get to go. Good save in there by number 30, Julian Williams. Robert Alexander pushing it.
I'm glad you didn't waste that joke, Grant.
Alexander in the lane. Fadeaway jumper is good.
Just adding it on.
Yeah.
Lawrence in the lane. Way to extend there by Josh Lawrence.
Yeah, he's got long arms, and he knows that he puts it up with the finger roll.
Kingston Alexander over to Jalen Williams, or Julian Williams, sorry.
Jalen Williams? He's here?
In the building? What?
That foul was on Wesley McKissick.
No, he's coming off a triple-double the other day, actually, in the G
Really?
League. In the G League, he did.
Wow, good for him.
Robert Alexander in the lane, up
Wow.
and one. What a move by Robert Alexander. That'll be Wesley McKissick's third foul.
The basket is good at the free throw line. Number 2, Robert Alexander.
Did you guys hear how he said Alexander at the score? He said Alexander. That's interesting.
It is interesting.
Ethan Dietz and Zach Nolan into the ball game for Turner and Spence. Robert Alexander's free throw is no good. Rebound, Jones White.
Does that look like Matthew Stanley?
It kind of does.
Connor, you may be too young to remember Matthew Stanley, but I remember him very
I
well.
definitely remember Matthew Stanley. I don't know for sure if that's him, but
that sure looks like him.
Robert Alexander pulls up for three. No good. Rebound, McKissick.
Man, Stanley, that takes me back.
Man. I once shot him in the eye with the Nerf gun.
Wow.
Yeah. I was just a wee lad. Wow.
Good three-point shot there by Ethan Dietz.
20-point lead. I think that is Matt Stanley.
If not, he's a really tall coach that looks just like him.
Yeah, I'm like 80% sure that is Matthew Stanley.
Kingston Alexander with the basketball now. Jones White up ahead with the steal to Josh Lawrence. Lawrence in the lane, got it to go.
It's a good, strong lay-in.
Kingston Alexander pulls up for three. That's no good. Dietz with the rebound. Over to Jones White. Jones White into the lane. Euro step up. No good. Kingston Alexander over to Robert Alexander for three. That is good. Timeout, Little Rock Southwest.
That's a pretty shot right there. And you're down 19 with 3:35. You may not quite be back in this game, but quick threes like that, you've got a chance to put yourself back into the game.
Yeah, we can just stay here for this one since it's the 30-second timeout, and we've run a lot of sponsors today.
Dylan, do you see the guy down there in the blue shirt? Can you zoom in on him really close?
Like too close for comfort?
Like all the way in.
Yeah, too close for comfort.
Is that? I think it is.
Oh,
If it's not
on the broadcast.
If it's not, we made him really uncomfortable, this guy.
Oh, that's Matt Stanley.
Yeah, that
yes,
is Matthew
him. Stanley. Okay, Dylan, that's all we needed. I heard he was coaching. I wasn't sure what team. Man, that guy beat Malik Monk in the state championship.
Yes, he did. I think that Malik Monk guy was pretty good, too.
Yeah, he was all right. Yeah, Vilonia native, went over to Cabot. Won himself some basketball games. Played in front of Brett Bielema a few times, too. He did.
Now he's playing in the NBA.
No, he's coaching that basketball team.
I thought you were talking about Malik Monk.
No.
Oh. I'm way off here.
Oh, Connor.
Matt Sand was playing in the NBA. We'd be having an entirely different discussion here.
Yeah.
Malik McGuire up over McKissick, up and in.
I think Cabot had a running back that Brett Bielema was trying to recruit back then.
Nolan up, no good, and that'll be a foul on Robert Alexander.
Foul number 2, Robert Alexander. Third personal foul and the second team foul.
And we have
That's
confirmed.
right,
We have confirmed he is the assistant coach for the Lakeside girls, who will be playing in this Beebe tournament.
That's a really good hire for Lakeside, actually.
It is.
That guy was an animal in college basketball. Turned down a scholarship offer from Memphis to play Division II basketball. I think he went to Washington.
Yep, Washington, OBU.
Yeah. And just absolutely destroyed the GAC.
Malik McGuire on the putback there. McKissick now with the basketball. McKissick driving. Shot fake up and in over Malik McGuire. Alexander pushing the pace. He'll get around Zach Nolan. Blocked by Zach Nolan.
Good defense.
Lawrence in the fast break. Lawrence all alone. Tries to slam it.
He tried.
Maybe with a little more space, he could have gotten it.
Kingston Alexander floater up, no good. That'll be another rebound for Josh.
Oh,
what a
my
move.
goodness.
There. And he'll just lay this one in.
That was a beautiful behind-the-back move right there. I think that's nail in the coffin. This game's over. This Deeds trying to get the steal. Couldn't corral it. Oh, man.
Foul number 25, Lane Turner. Second personal.
Look, we got a senior checking into the ball game now for the Eagles.
Jansen Martin to check in for Josh Lawrence. Josh Lawrence had a heck of a game today.
Yeah, he'll get an ovation. Well deserved.
Smithart going to go check in as well. Shot no good by Malik McGuire. Turner will bring the ball up the floor. Over to Nolan. Nolan driving. Spin move. Pass to McKissick in the corner. Tried to save it in, but he stepped on the out of bounds.
You could see the QB in that throw right there.
I mean, he hit Dietz right in the chest. Nathan Dietz will take a seat on the bench. Another ovation from the fans. Not quite as loud as Josh Lawrence's. Still well deserved, though.
Be a substitution timeout. Number 24. Not on my roster here. Oh, Seth Stuckey will check into the game.
Checking in for Vilonia, number 4, Marion Stout.
I think he meant for Southwest there.
Yeah, he got the name right. Everybody.
Number 13, Makai Muhammad.
They're trying to get it sorted out right now.
Yeah, Makai Muhammad was the last player to enter the game. I think everybody's just a little discombobulated right now.
Cade Keller checking in the ball game for Lane Turner. Julian Williams with the ball now.
It's a shame that we're probably not going to see the Jinja Ninja, Sawyer Valance.
There's still a minute left.
You hope to see him. It's a shame. It's a shame we might not be able to, though.
Yeah. There you got a foul. Do it now. The problem is we don't have a student section here to chant his name like we did for Carter Valance last season.
Jinja Ninja, Jinja Ninja. We should all just start chanting it up here.
We should, just everyone just start chanting it as loud as they can.
You know, I think I would prefer it if we didn't.
Malik McGuire to the line for Southwest. First one's up and good.
Oh, we do have someone checking. We have Brody Jansky checking into the game.
Now that's someone we also like to see. Brody Jansky, another guy that can actually get it done.
Shoots the ball really well for that JV squad.
And it looks like they're all going in.
No, it's a Sal.
No.
The other Jinja.
No. Over to McKissick.
But he has a dynamic
Over to Brody
duo.
Jansky in the corner. Shot fake. Gets in the lane. Stolen away by Julian Williams up to Malik McGuire. McKissick skies up for that one.
I think Wesley really wanted to pin that on the backboard.
It's a shame. You know, we need to get the other one out there. They have a dynamic duo when they're out there together.
Yeah.
That's his 5th personal foul.
That'll be Wesley McKissick's 5th foul. He'll foul out of the ball game with 38.3 seconds left to play. A Sal into the ball game. Like an all-guard lineup here. Cade Smith-Hart, Cade Keller, Jansen Martin.
You know, Ace Sal was.
And there you go.
Ninja scared me. Scared me.
Second free throw no good by Malik McGuire.
I think Sawyer Valance just told Ace Sowell to foul.
He said foul.
I'm pretty sure I just heard that.
There's still a difference on the shot clock.
Wow,
so
look at Ace Sowell getting inside.
Yeah, there we go.
He's an athlete, really good at football, one of the receivers for Coach Langrel. Sawyer Valance is not going to get into this ball game.
Maybe.
That's really funny. No,
we need a timeout.
If you know Sawyer Valance, you know this is funny that he didn't get in.
And your Eagles will walk away with the victory here, 69-47. A great game for the Eagles.
Yeah, it was a nice game for sure.
A very nice game.
Yeah, really good shooting by the Eagles. Terrific second half defense there. Troy, take full control of this game and get a comfortable win. And hey, both teams won today, guys. How about that?
Yes.
Yeah, you know, we went into this boys game, I think, a little worried. Like, hey, this was a tough game last time out. They've got their bigs back now. Guys really stepped up to the plate.
Yeah, they did. They truly did. And we got to see a lot of other players too. Jones White, even though got off to a hot start, they focused on him again, and everyone else was able to contribute as well.
This is a team that, you know, you lost Austin Myers a year ago, but I think it was about this point last season, after losing, I think it was like 80% of the offense from Austin Kuntz. Well, no, Austin Wader, Tyler Moran, Landon Hill.
I was 80% of the offense?
Well, you were one of the guys that graduated.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, I thought you said I was 80% of the offense. I was like,
but it was about this time last year that we said, hey, the Vilonia Eagles, they're still pretty dang good at basketball.
Yes, they are.
Yes, you're exactly right. And I think tomorrow, let's look at the schedule for tomorrow. Your Eagles
play
at
Eagles 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock is when the boys will play.
The boys will play at 4 o'clock, either Harding Academy or Searcy.
And the girls are at 5:30.
Yes.
Good job by Dylan to zoom in, kind of give the people a look at the bracket.
It's a really nice graphic they have for the bracket. I like that a lot.
And they already adjusted it. They put Vilonia on there, Southwest on there. Really good job.
Well, I think they had plenty of time to make that adjustment.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and look ahead. You know, if your Eagles,
and then there's the girls bracket.
If the girls win, they'll play in the championship game on Friday at 7 o'clock. Who do you think they'll play out of that the top side of the bracket?
You know, Lakeside is a big name there. Beebe on the girls' side is really good. but you can't look past Harding Academy either.
Yes.
I know they're closer to the Eagles, so if you play them, you'll play them tomorrow. I think they're a really solid team.
And
if
like
they
we
can
said,
get past
yeah,
Cersei.
like we said, they played really close with the Eagles the first time they played, so definitely can't look past them.
Right.
I think the boys, if they get into the finals of their bracket, I think they'll probably be playing either Beebe or Lakeside. The boys.
Last year at the state playoffs, I think it was before you guys had gotten there, I was talking to the Scorebook Live guys, and they were asking me questions about the girls' basketball. Saying, well, if anyone knows girls' basketball, it's this guy. I just thought that was funny. I'm the girls' basketball guy, or was last year.
You were.
I was women's basketball.
You were.
You
were. He was one of the guys for girls basketball.
I was one of the guys in history.
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
guys, I think that about wraps it up here for today, and we'll be back tomorrow,
Yes.
4 o'clock. We'll be here a little earlier, but we will come live at 4 o'clock for the boys' action, and we wait to see if they'll play Harding Academy or Cersei. I'm Connor Hudgens alongside Austin Wader, Grant McNew, and Dylan Jacks. This is Eagle Vision Basketball. We'll see you tomorrow.